Hello everyone. Today, me and my group will present about the fashion mask projects. So our group member include me, Lê Hoang, Trần Nguyễn Cường Nam, Lê Thanh Vy, and Vũ Đức Anh Hoàng. So the main content of the presentation today will include 7 main parts. The first one, we will talk about the project charter. The second one, we will talk about the work breakdown structure. Third one, we will talk about the Gantt chart. And then next, we will try to take down the critical path and cost estimation. The sixth one, we will talk about the risk and the prevention actions. And the last one, we will talk about the conclusion. Okay, so let's take a look at the project chapters. Ever since the outbreak of the coronavirus, the demand for the mask had reached the peak, which means that the demand so high that not many companies will be able to produce the mask in time. So our project reason is to protect the people from the widespread of coronavirus by producing the mask. So we also need to aid the subject in the mass production since the outbreak. We also try to enhance the style of owner with modern looking masks. Why? Because now people have to wear masks regularly, which means they come to work, they come to home, they go in the street, we will always have to wear masks. So masks must be pretty and must be paired with their outfit. And the more beautiful the mask is, the more likely it will be used regularly and reduce the chance that people go outside without any mask. Okay, next will be the project objective. The project objective of this project is to deliver a beautiful design mask that will meet the standard regular use, not the medical one. So, which means our mask will be designed to be used by normal people that go to work and maybe they go to school, but not for the doctor and those who in the hospital. The project scope will be meet the basic standard for regular use masks. So we will try to produce a mask that will meet the most basic standard to stop the spread of the coronavirus and lower the production cost to reduce the selling price while still making profits, which means that we will try to reduce the cost of making fashionable masks. So we will make profits, but not increasing the price of the mask at all. We also try to make attractive design masks, which means that our masks will be fashionable and maybe they will fit with their regular clothing. Okay, next one is the key project deliverable. So this part includes 4 main parts. The first one is the detailed brief. We will try to outline the scope, the budget, and the objective of the project. The second one is the design presentation. So this presentation is a visual presentation that illustrates the concept of the mask and its design pattern. About the documentation packet, this is a complex documentation package for detailed information about the products, with including the costing and the production purpose. And the final one is the production line administration. We will try to control the production line to avoid and minimize the amount of false products, which means that we will have a strict monitor to the production line to make sure that not many mistakes were made and we will reduce the finished product amount. And we will try to monitor the material input for the quality checking purpose to make sure that the product output will meet the requirements. This means we will try to strictly monitor the input material to make sure that they are reaching the medical standard. And third, we have people to prevent the spread of COVID-19. So next one, my friends will continue the part which is milestone and work breakdown structure.
Hello everyone, I'm Hoàng and I'm going to take over the presentation from here. As you already see, Phong, the Win has already given you the brief look about our project, about the fast making project. So I'm here to giving you more detail about how the progress is going to go. And let's start with the milestone date. We have the 7 milestones of our project. The first one is sponsorship and budget plan. We have to ask for sponsorship and we have to give a plan for budget and how we're going to do with the project. It occurs about a month, start from 16 March 2020. Then we have to building and get the permit. Start in 16 April 2020. We have to bid for the contract. Start in 4th May 2020. We have to obtain for material in June 2020. And making the product progress start in 24th June 2020. And then arrange the shipment that will be occurred in 27 July 2020. And the last milestone is the final account, which starts in 11 August 2020. So these are just the 7 milestones, 7 main milestones that occurs in the project. As we go further into the work breakdown structure, you will find that there's a lot more to work. Let's begin. Oh, a lot of things to do here. The work breakdown structure is broken down to 7 main tasks, and each task are further broken down to sub-level tasks. As you may see, the first one is sponsorship and budget plan draft proposal. We have to draft the proposal, finalize the proposal, and then arrange the meeting with the companies, our investor, which are our partner going to sign in for this project, and we have to draft the budget plan and finalize the budget plans for this project. And we have to move to the building permit, which is the second main task. We have to building the contract and find the suppliers, we sign the contract and prepare for the material delivery plan. And about the contract, it's practically the same. You have to sign it, you have to bid for the contract, you sign the contract and find the supplier and prepare for the material delivery plan. The fourth task is obtain the materials. We have to check for the qualities of the materials, then get, and finally you have to get the materials from the supplier. And the fifth part is about the product making progress. We have get the idea for designing, which we already have a lot, and have to choose one or combine to finalize the samples. That's when we get the first product. And use that product as the first sample to have the feedback from the customer, then we can finally finalize our product. And then we have to bring it to get a certificate from the government that our product is qualified and also is a good product for everyone to use. After that, the sixth task is about arrange shipping, and there's nothing much to say here. And the last task, the seventh task, is final account, when everything is done, and that's where the project and the contracts end. Thank you for listening, and my friend is going to give you more detail about the further down, and thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Cường Nam. So next I will give you the information about the Gantt chart for our project. So our project was started at 16 March and the project will be end at 21 July. So we make the Gantt chart, and in this Gantt chart we describe 7 main group start and their subtasks. So each task you can see we display the result for each task For example, the task draft proposal, you can see in the next of the timeline bar, it have the marketing team and the sales team, which is the result, and it is also the team will be responsible for finishing this task. Every task we have the start day and the end day, and to checking the progress of this task we make it as a percentage. So the task with 100 percentage, it means that this task is finished. So and moreover, we link the task which is depending on the reverse or the next task. So you can see the link here. We make the link for the clear understand for the member. Yeah. So our team make different check by the TeamGAN software, and I think TeamGAN is the right software because it allow us to fix any mistake anytime. For example, if I change the timeline of the file supplier task, and on the following task will be changed the timeline to consistent with this task, and this is the rating that is very convenient for us. This is on the thing about the rank check. We display is very clear on the screen. Yeah. So next I will give you the information about the critical part of our project. So the total completion time of our project is 5 months, and there are two tasks that we can do the same time, is the contract and the building permit. But however, the time that we spend for each task is different. So the red line here is the critical part, and this is the total completion time of the project. So this is on thing about the critical part, and next my teammate will give you the information about the cost estimation. So thank you for listening.
Hello teacher, my name is V and now I'm going to present the cost estimation part. I believe that this part is very important in every project. The higher cost we reduce, the higher profit we earn, and also the higher probability of the project success. This is the budget of the main level of the WBS. There are 5 elements we are consider. The first one are business license and certificate fees. We register for some certificates in order to increase the value of our product, such as ISO, FDA, CE, and it's cost around 35 million. The second one are planning and design. We outsource a designer, and the cost based on his experience, also based on the number of the design. But the maximum for this step is 20 million. The third one is we are going to experimenting the new antibacterial technologies because we want a revolution of our product. Therefore, we try hard with the technologies, and the cost to experimenting is 50 million. The fourth one execution, and I tell you in detail in the next slide. The final one are tests and commissions. Before establishing our product to the market, we try hard in the demo. We test it again and again until it meets our standard, and it's cost 10 million. In total, the budget that we estimate is 370 million. There are 5 categories of the execution step. The first one is obtain material, such as fiber and accessories, and it's got 100 million. The second category is manufacturers. We have factors and machines to produce for us 2 months, and the cost is 100 million. The third category is sample inspections, which means every time we receive the material, we have to carefully check it to make sure its quality meets our standard, and the cost for this step is 10 million. The fourth category is packaging. We need a partner to do packaging for us and the cost is 20 million. The final category is arrange shipping. We also need another partner who are legit in this field and it also cost 20 million. This is a chart to show the budget breakdown in V&D. And as you can see, execution had the highest scores and I believe that is true in many other projects. This is another chart to show up the budget breakdown in percent of the total budget scope. Now the execution account for 68%, equivalent to more than half of the total budget. And this is the end of my part. Now my friend will tell you another part.
And now I will tell you about the first and reinvention action. The front operates in the dry up from material Hessian table and its level is about medium. It was called by the buy-in demand, also means the increase in demand, and its consumer is has to be accessible, and we can prevent this situation by calculating the dry of the chart carefully and degree the product capacity. And the next risk is the worker don't use personal required equipment. It's really hard because it can affect your company. It was caused by the lack of knowledge and it consequently decline quality of product or affect worker health. And its prevention is re-employee supervision during work. And the next risk is the delay of material delivery. Its risk level is low. And it will come by the line of import or import, license or championship. And it can ring behind schedule or over deadline. And about the prevention. You can contract with the material supplier should be lowly. Always have backup and ready. With being have another material with the same run. The next rate is the drive to low to high. It was called by the bad calculation and it level be about medium. It consumes you have to use your own money to buy what is set amount. And you can see from the table, it has many solutions for this situation. Like include the practice and insert the final right before giving it to the customer. Or contact with the supplier should be include the rule on not sharing the right material and share mechanism. And the last risk is the fire risk. It was caused by the bad behavior or bad fire protection system. And the consumer, it can renew hurt or death. But its prevention is not to hurt. You should be repair 9 automatic fire alarm and the knowledge of worker. And the last, I will tell you about the conclusion. I will summarize for you our presentation. In order to protect people from the widespread of coronavirus, we led a project to deliver a busy design map that also meet the standard for regular use. Try to complete the perfect project on time at a low cost and with the highest quality effectively. In order to make our project run smoothly and result in a successful outcome, always have a plan and take care of each project. And the last, the key is to make sure everything comes together in a project management approach that is risk. When it needs to be more flexible enough to adapt to unexpected event. And it is at the end of our presentation. If you have any question, please ask us. Thank you for your listening.